I know what your guilty pleasure is. Real live drama on the screen. God Zeus is in the mix as two grown avatars fight over Trina B's show. Ciao.
Well, isn't the recorded?
Should be, I guess. I don't know.
All right. So Cream is not here to really defend herself, so I don't want to bring Cream up in here. But I know that I had the opportunity to speak to Cream, and she and I was able to come to some type of resolve. But the part that I don't understand is, why is this focus on me? Because I thought I was coming on to fill in while you were at the doctor. I think Visa was gone. I
Thank
think
you.
they was trying to get Visa back on the show, and Cream had, you know what I'm saying, she was experiencing some family issues. I wasn't on there to stay. This is why I was never added to a
So you
flyer. I wasn't added to the show. I was there just to fill in for y'all. I wasn't there to stay. Okay? I don't do
so
this
you
kind of stuff.
hold on. So you
I've been
were
on one
told that
show
you were
on Bigo.
there to fill in?
I'm
You were told
sorry?
you were only there you were told you were only there to fill in?
Yes. I was not permanent. I think he told you that. I think he made
Oh,
everyone aware that I was never permanent. I was only there for you to finish with whatever you had to do and what Cream was had to do, and that was it. That was it.
well, I'm
So
confused
all of
as
this
to where
new
that
stuff
came from,
that's
lady.
going on, I don't know about all of this new, you permanent. I don't know nothing about this. I was only there to fill in while you were gone and while Cream was gone. And in fact, I'm gonna tell you how it happened. One day, somebody came up there on a fake page and got beans. This is how it happened. So the next day, I went to Trina B live to talk to him about whatever happened with those beans. He said, "Lady B, you should come to the show." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They threw 11K on you and you wasn't even there. You should come up there and try to make your money. So I was like, you know what? Nah. He said, "No, Lady B, come on, because we need somebody to fill in." I said, "All right." I filled in for that one day. Then I guess another day you had something to do. I think you came in and that's when you and I got in an argument. And then after you and I got an argument, Cream was going for a couple of hours filling in for Cream. And he was trying to add people in for, that's why the show was all, discombobulated, because y'all wasn't there. So I was never supposed to be there for longevity. I was only there to fill in. That was it. And I think he said that several times. He said, "I'm going to invite you back to fill in until he gets the right people for the show." He was going to be switching people out. He was going to try different
Why were
people.
you okay, but why were you upset when we kept saying that you was temporary? You got upset
I
about
was
that, so
not
I'm
upset.
confused. The story
No, I
the
was
story
never
is
upset because
now.
no, Noni, because it's all recorded. I was never
Baby, it's
upset
getting
that I was.
like I'm listening. Listen, listen. Can I
Listen.
say this,
You gonna have
please?
to let me finish. You asked me a question. You see how you
I
do?
don't
You ask the question and then you don't want to hear the answer.
know.
First of all, the reason why.
Backwards. Going
Oh God,
backwards.
no, I do
You going
not.
back.
I do not. I'm not. I'm telling you how it went. My family and friends are in here and they can tell you what happened. My supporters are in here. What happened was exactly the way it was. So the day that you came up there and assumed that I accused you of doxing me was the day that you and I got in an argument. And that's how you and I got here. We were never talking about me being a permanent fixture or nothing, because I've always said that I did not want to be on the show. I've always said that. You know what I'm saying? I've been on one show since I've been on Beagle, and that was Ivy's, and that was 2 years ago. I've been on my own for 2 years. Okay, so I told Trina that. It's like, nah, I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, nah, that's not for me. I said that. So the fact that y'all said it, no, what happened is that when you said, "Oh, you're not a good fit," I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm not a good fit, and that we all felt like that, like we was on a View or some shit, and I was getting paid six figures. Let me tell you something. When on Bigo, when you get on a fucking show, you like a fucking sitting duck. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers come up there, they want to cuss your ass out, and you supposed to sit there and take it. And no, that's not what I do. So that's why I stay in my lane on my own platform, so I don't deal with shit like this. The moment that I decided to go out on a limb and go on a platform and chill while y'all was doing y'all, I get red, and this is how we all get here. If I wanted my own show, I'd have to create my own show. Me and Lo is supposed to be having a show. That was the show that was supposed to be going down. Okay, Battle of the Brushes with me and Lo. I don't know. I do makeup and shit. I do my own commentary and I sit on my own. I support who I support, and then all this shit came out for no fucking reason. This argument or whatever is going on between you and I don't even understand it. I still don't even understand why you're mad. I don't even understand why you coming at me. Go
Can
ahead.
I speak?
I'm going
Okay.
to mute.
So you said, and I really didn't really hear you, but what I'm tripping off of is this. One, you was already on Trina's show prior, so you already know what he gave. You was on the show, you didn't last very long, so you definitely knew what that show gave. So I don't know why you're
I
not
never
mentioning
was
that.
on
Two,
Trina B show. Me and Trina
you,
B fell
you,
out because I told him to take me off the flyer. The first time Trina B, I said if CNN is on the show, me and CNN was beefing. I said if CNN is going to be on that show with Queen Money and all them, I will not be on the show. I never showed up. I never came. I never was ever on his show. I never sat on his platform. In fact, the only time I've ever been on his platform is when you called me to the platform to ask me a question. I never was on Trina B's platform. I never was on the show. I never made an appearance. There's no video of that. There was no such thing because I told him to take, and he cussed me out in my box and said, Lady B, if you do not show up tomorrow, and that's how me and Trina B fell out. I was never on his show. So I don't know where you get that from. So I don't know what it gives. I don't know why you assuming that. I was on one person's show and that was Ivy's. That's it, that's all.
the fly take you off if CNN was going to be there. Didn't you just say that?
Yes, I did. CNN know that.
Okay. Okay, stop there. Two, I keep telling you this, like, I tried to tell you that day before, like, this, I told you this got way out of hand. So let's go back to the day, because you just mentioned that this has something to do with me saying that I doxed you, right? The day that I came in live, I had one headphone in, right? So
Right,
all I heard was this started out with Nony doxing me. Now, little did I know that Jesse Collar had started this and
right,
asked about the doxing.
right.
So before I could even make it right, it had already went left. That was the day you read me, remember?
Now pause. Now
So
pause. Let me rebuttal. Hold on. Let me
why are
rebuttal.
you pausing me, but I don't pause you?
Wait a minute, because I want to. You're not quite saying it right. So I want to make sure that we
What
for
do
the
you mean
audience
I'm
purposes,
like
you're
I'm
not
telling
saying
you
it
what
right.
happened on my
Okay,
Listen,
from your end.
I'm
Okay,
telling you what on my
okay,
end
go ahead.
what happened, Lady B. What happened on my end? I didn't hear everything because I had one headphone in. But before I could correct it, I came up there and showed the CC video and we got into it. That's what I'm telling you. All right. So once that got passed, is when all I knew is the motherfucker was talking about you was coming to the show. We had talked about it. We had said, nah, she not a good fit, da 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 da. But Trina being Trina, he did what he wanted to do. Lady B going to be on the show. I don't care. I don't care
Okay, I
what
see
y'all
what you're
think.
going.
Lady B going to be on the show. But she's only going to be temporary. Because Cream was the one that said, okay, me and Noni is only permanent spot. So basically she's temporary, right? We
Right.
never knew that he had told you was supposed to be a fill-in. A fill-in for what? Nobody needed a fill-in.
You weren't
Are
there.
you catching?
You weren't
I
there the
wasn't
day
there
that you flew out the window.
because every day, listen, I wasn't there because I was there every day of the week and I had something to do.
Right.
That's it.
So he
So
wanted D
he
to be
never
on the
told us.
show to because other than that, then he wouldn't have had a panel. There was nobody else on the panel. There was no one else.
He wouldn't have had a panel. Yes, he would have had a panel.
Queen was gone.
I'm
Visa
not
was
gonna lie.
gone.
Where
I'm
was
sorry. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. It sounds like this argument is going in circles and so repetitive and minuscule between you two ladies. And honestly, it sounds like her issue like I understand where you're coming from, Lady B, but I understand that her issue is more with Trina, and you feel like you feel like she's got some smoke for you. Understood, whatever. But her your issue is with Trina more than what's going on with Lady B, and Lady B's trying to resolve and clear some stuff and figure it out. But your issue is more with what Trina's going on, and you're saying Trina's basically puppet master and a lot of stuff that's happening right now, and telling you something and telling her something else, which is why stuff is coming out in the forefront. So, Trina, do you want to come up here and say exactly something? Because you typing a lot in these comments and you drop down. So, do you want to come up and say something? But I mean, Lady B, how do you feel about that? I understand where you're coming from, saying why people come for you, saying whatever, but
The point is that I took up for Noni, and Noni came out and she did that video, and I felt like that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was it for me. It was like, come on now, Noni. When Messy Caller asked me that,
What?
when Messy Caller asked me what happened between Noni and I, he was being fucking messy. Okay, I had no beef with Noni. I actually like Noni. It wasn't supposed to be like this. So this whole shit that I'm going through with Noni, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So the fact that she came out and pulled out this video saying this is how stop. I never said Noni doxed me. I made that very clear on Trina B show, and
I just explained that, but okay, go ahead.
hold gifts, y'all, for 50 minutes. Hold gifts. Okay, well, maybe, I'm not sure. Trina, do you want to come up or no? Okay, but Trina, you came up yelling. I'm giving you an opportunity, like these ladies are, to come up and say your piece, your piece in terms of all of this. It's your show. You're the main topic here. You're the person in between, and you're obviously having
Miss
two different
Don't
conversations
do
with
my
these people.
comments. That'll get you kicked. Don't tell me what to do. And you ain't got to put no age limit on Miss Frequency. This is about like a motherfucker. Like what I don't get is how she playing victim. Cause when she was with Zero and shit, she tried to tell Zero that the reason why I was coming after is because she was light skinned. And I ain't never. I took her for her.
what?
Oh, so you saying you didn't say that?
Noni, if I said anything like that, it's because either I'm being sarcastic. You know, that's the same thing with the 13 hours
That's
being on live,
colorist.
being on. I think no, that's not colorist, and I
That's
need to see a video of me saying that. You know what? Before I can admit to anything, I need to see a video because you know what? I'm a sarcastic, petty motherfucker. I know that I can be, and I think you're light skinned, your fucking self. So I doubt it
wow.
if we were even distinguishing
What are we
you or talking about you
doing?
or whatever. It is no wow, but you know what? So first of all, I'm not a fucking victim. That's number one.
I
First
can't.
of all, I'm not even coming off like that
That shit
as I'm no
crazy.
fucking victim. See, this is the problem, Zeus.
That
When you
shit is
try to
nuts.
speak like a woman, they take that shit for a weakness
Girl,
and then they
you saw
start playing in your face. I've
how
sat here and you see what I'm saying? It's your fucking mouth. It's your
you
mouth.
can't
You know what I'm
you
saying? You
can't
ain't
even
even had to
admit
say all that.
Wait,
that shit go
okay.
crazy.
Let me
You
tell
can't
I'm
even
gonna
admit that.
no,
I'm gonna
Rob,
talk to Trina. I
let me
muted
just
them
tell
both.
y'all
I'm
this.
gonna talk to Trina. Hey, Trina. Yes.
Robert, let me just tell you this. Noni coming up here because she feel she want content. The bitch is dying out, and she ain't had no content in a couple of days since we had the motherfucking show. She's trying to be relevant. She's trying to get her name out there. I don't even know why Lady B, dumbass,
But did you?
sitting here. No, because I'm gonna cuss out. Sitting there even entertaining Noni and letting Noni play in her motherfucking face. Nigga, I'm sitting here. I'm calling you dumb. I'm calling you motherfucking dumb, you stupid bitch.
Wait. Okay. Wait a minute, Trina. Can you mute them and can I talk to you?
I said you dumb.
Can I talk to you, Trina? Can you mute them and I talk to you? Because I muted them. Can you
Yes.
mute them and I want to talk to you?
I'm calling you dumb because you sitting up entertaining this motherfucking shit.
Trina, can you mute them and I talk to you? I just want to talk to you. Trina. Trina, can you mute them and I just want to talk?
I'm because you always in your feelings over this bullshit. I don't care. None of don't care about you, bitch.
Trina, can you mute them so I can just talk to you, please, and get some clarity?
Uh, um, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. I feel like
Trina,
you entertaining this bitch because you want some sympathy or empathy
can
from
you
her.
mute them, Trina, so I can
I
just
don't know
talk to
what's
you?
going on.
Can you mute? Because you're gonna be arguing with both, and I want to talk to you. And maybe we could just get some clarity if we hear. No, can you mute them, Trina? Can you mute them? And I talk to you. I have them muted, so I want to speak with you, Trina. So unmute yourself, mute them so you're not arguing with them, and just leave me unmuted, Trina. Okay. Did you mute them, Trina?
Yes.
Okay, Trina. So I came up here and I was speaking with Nony first, and Lady B was saying about her issue with she didn't know why Nony was coming at her in their beef, but Nony was saying that her main issue was with you, and basically how you guys were having the conversation behind the scenes, but then telling Lady B something else in public when she came onto the show, and bringing her on to spite her because you were letting her supporters and people drag Nony for a while before Lady B came onto the show, and how you had been asking
That's a
Noni.
lie, and I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm
Okay.
gonna stop you right there. That bitch lying.
Okay.
That bitch is a bold faced lie. Noni, we weren't even arguing. We weren't even doing none of this. We weren't even doing none of this. Lady B, what it was, let me tell you, 2 weeks before all this went on,
Okay.
Noni and motherfucking Queen was lined up
Okay.
together. Me and Lady B and Noni was lined up together.
Okay.
Lady B and Queen was lined up together.
Huh.
Somehow Lady B and Queen was talking. And I don't know, it came up, a subject came up about Lady B being on the show. Nona caused me upset on the back end. If you add Lady B to the show, I'm not gonna be to the show. Queen trying to play in my face and add Lady B to the show. And I said, girl, what you talking about? So 2 weeks later comes up, Noni bitch ass, running behind a council man and running behind her friend, didn't show up to the show. Didn't show up to the show, so I had to get a person to fill in. The first time I filled in with Punk in them, the other day, and then I asked Lady B to come up. I had the comments. But the first day, I thought it was Lady B up there, and I was pulling out the comments. I thought it was Lady B, but it was a foo-foo page. So I started saying, Lady B, girl, you better start coming to make your money. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the people want you. You up sitting on 11K on the panel, and you weren't even on here. A foo-foo page got 11 motherfucking K. So I kept boosting Lady B up like, girl, you better come on here, girl. So the next day, Nona didn't show up. The next day, Nona did the same shit. Cause Queen was on vacation. Queen was out because of her brother, and I understood that. Lady B, I pulled Lady B up out the comments and said, Lady B, come on up here, girl, today. Nobody ain't up here. Nona ain't up here. Can you fill in today? I pulled Lady B up out the comments. Lady B said, yeah, I'll be here. So Lady B got 10, 11K on the panel. And I said, damn, Lady B, you'll be good for the show. So I boosted her up to come the next day. So Nona's saying, oh, Trina B trying to stab us in the back. What I done to you, Trina B? And I'll be like, bitch, what I done to you? But that's my show. I don't have to consult with you about no Lady B. So I just don't want that bitch on the show. That bitch gonna come for me. She been going crazy. Highway cry. I swear to God, you can ask Queen. Queen will tell you in the group chat that it was Noni, nobody but Noni kept saying I did not want Lady. She kept saying I don't want Lady B on the show. I said, well, Lady B just gonna be a temporary run. You know what I'm saying? I said we gonna I said Noni, I'm not gonna add her to the flyer. Lady B gonna be a temporary run to see how she do with y'all.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but I said, and then Nona and me agreed that night, and said we gonna squash the stuff and go to the show next day. What pissed me off is when she got on the motherfucking panel with Wolf now. After we had motherfucking conversated. She got
Okay.
on the panel, on L and them panel, start talking about me like a motherfucking dog, and doing all this shit after we had don't talk. She said, I just want to see how it gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, because Lady B gonna be on the show. I don't think it's gonna work. And so her and Elvin were talking about, I think they trying to play y'all together, he's trying to play y'all together. No, I was not trying to play nobody against each other. I actually thought Lady B be a fit to the show. I always thought Lady B was a fit, as well as Nona, because both of them converse, both of them got is powerful in that way, but Nona just can't work with nobody. Two alpha motherfucker bitches, two motherfuckers that's intimidated towards each other can't work together. Lady B probably can work with Nona because she respected Nona, but Nona didn't want to work with Lady B, and let me tell you why she didn't want to work with Lady B. It's because Lady B did that fucking interview with Kevin. That's where it started at.
Okay,
That's
let
where
me
it motherfucking started at. Lady B
let's talk.
that interview with Kevin. And now she trying to throw that colorist shit in motherfucking Lady B face
Okay,
back now and keep Lady B from starting some shit.
Let's
She trying to throw
let's
that video, she trying to throw that thing about Lady B being colorist
can
to her.
we
Lady
can
B
we let
doing
no
this to keep up
let's
some bullshit.
wait. Let's let Noni respond. I'm gonna unmute Noni and
Tell
let
her
her at
she's
least
very
respond.
calculated. She's very calculated. That bitch know what she doing.
Okay,
Okay, let her at least respond to what you were saying,
Rob,
She
Trina.
playing in Lady B
Just
face,
a second,
trying to
Lady B.
win
Just a
Lady B
second, Lady
over,
B.
and then throw the colorist thing up in her face.
Wait,
She a
can
big
you,
fat miserable,
Rob,
ugly, big fat bitch, lying ass bitch. That
can
bitch very
Trina,
secure.
let
She
her
know what the fuck
respond.
she doing.
Let her
She know what
respond.
the
All I
fuck
see
she
is
doing.
teeth in the
She
mouth.
playing Lady B face because Lady
Rob,
B don't know that. You don't know her, Lady
I
B
hear
like
you,
I
okay.
Noni.
know her.
So I
Hold up, Trina.
for
We're gonna let her
that
respond at
lying
least.
ass Stanley. So first of all, he lied about when Lady B joined the show. He said that
Bitch lying right in
Cream,
your face,
he said
and you
that
a
Cream
liar.
was out with her brother. If you go back to the recording, me and Cream got. That's why we got into it on the panel. So he's lying right there. That's not when Lady B came into play. Me and Cream got into it on the day of her brother's death, and Cream read the fuck out of me on that day. So he's lying. Second of all, I could really fuck some shit up. I really wish Cream was here right now because I'm a little bit confused as to why he's really riding the fuck for Cream. But I really want Cream to answer for herself because I really could fuck some shit
Oh,
up right now. Cream.
what you mean? How? What you
I mean,
mean?
oh, Cream
How could you
message,
fuck some shit up?
man. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh, You, let me
Wait, you breaking up? She's messaged you
He's
what?
a liar. He's a liar. Me and Cream stayed talking about.
Hold gifts for. Oh, not talking about him. Hold gifts for 40 minutes, y'all. My birthday's in 40 minutes.
Stayed talking about her.
So
We stayed talking about the situation. Cream just recently messaged
hey
me
fam.
about some shit. No shit.
Oh,
So I
it is.
believe.
Are you saying that she's gonna be leaving the show as well?
Nah,
Possibly. Is
I
she
didn't
not?
say that. I didn't say her leaving the show. I didn't say that, Robert.
But she's messaged you about Trina.
We've messaged about the show, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, what else?
So
I
you
really
told me.
don't got to respond to him. It's the fact that he cannot tell the
Okay.
truth. I get all the Noni haters want to say that I'm lying and it was because of the interview. How in the fuck can I be jealous of Lady B's interview when my shit is sitting at 6.9K views and hers is 2.K?
Oh,
There's no comparison.
oh,
Therefore, I would not be
oh,
jealous. What I knew was that a motherfucker was
oh.
behind the scenes. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Lady B. Hold on, Lady B. Let me finish.
No, no, you can't just shade somebody and expect them not to come and jump in like that.
No, because it's some more to it.
I know, but you
There's
shady,
more to
Noni.
it.
That's why she jumped in.
There's
You know. Now you know, Noni, you was being shady by doing that.
more to it. There's
Okay,
more to it.
go ahead.